Hi, and welcome to this quick tutorial on how to do a proper kettlebell swing. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of the differences between a hard style swing and the sports style swing. All I'm going to do today is teach you the basics of the posture needed and the main movers, the main muscles that you're going to be using during a swing to perform this exercise correctly and safely. And in subsequent videos, we'll go through the differences between the hard style and the sports style swing. So here we go. The swing is an exercise based in momentum. It's a ballistic hinge. What that means is we're going to use the hinge movement, similar to a straight leg deadlift, to use the muscles at the back of the body, the posterior chain, to give the weight, the kettlebell, tons of inertia so that we create a ballistic or explosive movement with the kettlebell swing. Let's start with the setup. I want the kettlebell to be just ahead of you on the floor. You're going to tip that kettlebell towards you, hike it between your legs like you're throwing an American football to the catcher behind you, and then throw that weight out ahead of you. Now, I don't want you to end up with a hollow back as you're standing tall. You should be standing tall with the kettlebell at about eye level in what should feel like a standing plank position. Lots of tension through your trunk, squeezed glutes, and if you feel like you're bending the handle at the top of the position, that's going to engage your lats and keep the whole posterior chain nice and tight. If you're struggling to find the right position, you need first to understand what neutral spine is. And one of the best ways to find neutral spine is to drop into something called the short stop position. That looks like this. C-shape your hands on your thighs, slide your hands down to your knees and push your bum backwards. It should look like this. And you can see my back is nice and flat. I've got tension through my lats, a nice strong position here, and a bit of tension through my glutes and hamstrings as well. While you're in this position, I want you to feel like you're trying to spread the floor apart with your feet and push your hips back further so you can feel that tension in your hamstrings and your glutes. On the way up from a swing, you're going to stand as quickly as you can and squeeze your glutes in that top position. Nice bit of tension through your glutes, a little bit of tension in your lats as the kettlebell travels up to about eye level and you do what feels like breaking a bunch of pasta or spaghetti in your hands. Imagine you were holding a big group of raw spaghetti and I told you to snap it. That's what I'm talking about at the top of a swing. Tip from the hip first into that short stop position. Tip the kettlebell towards me, hike and throw. Just as I've done there, your swing should finish where it started, with the kettlebell just out ahead of you. The last piece to creating a strong and meaningful swing is using your breath. That's short breath in or sharp breath in on the way down and explosive breath out as the kettlebell is around eye level. That's going to create a little more tension through your midsection, as well as allowing you to refuel for those higher volume kettlebell swing reps that you're going to be doing. Just ahead of me is the kettlebell. Tip from the hip, tip the kettlebell towards me, hike and throw using my breath. The movement is simple, but simple does not mean easy, and the more weight you use in the swing, the more you're going to feel this exercise placing a demand on your energy systems in different ways. Now you can back off the power of that swing a little for higher volume rounds and increase the intensity of the power for lower volume rounds. Have a play with this move, get to know it. I suggest you do both high volume work and lower volume work to get an understanding of what kind of capacity you have in each of those energy systems. One should feel more explosive and the other should feel more relaxed. Have a go. If this has been useful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video because it helps me hugely and costs you nothing. Thanks a lot. See you in the next video.